Hello there ladies and gentlemen, it's Alonzorion here, and welcome to a short playthrough of Dynasty Warriors 4's Xtreme mode. Now if you're not familiar with this game, it's a hack and slash title loosely based on 3rd century Chinese history, wars that went on during that period, during the Three Kingdoms period. And yeah, this is a series that started, I think, around about 2001. I picked up the very first game, which is actually the second game in my country. Yeah, this is the third game we're going to be playing here. A bit confusing, I know. Everything's one in front in Europe and America, essentially, but that's due to a localization issue. I picked the first game up on release, and I've been a huge fan of this series since. Now, one thing you should know is that during this playthrough, all the history-based stuff is not going to be important whatsoever, because this mode that I'm going to be playing right here, Xtreme mode, is kind of a roguelite mode, to say the least. It's a randomizer mode. You have to accomplish a series of tasks, as many as possible, and, well, permadeath is a possibility. Once you lose, that's it, it's game over. You have to start all over again from base stats, and yeah. Travel the land and test your mettle. Try to clear as many missions as possible. There's the details we got down here. I'm going to be starting a new game, of course. I have played this before, but I would call this semi-blind, because the last time I actually played this was back when this was first released. What year that was, I couldn't tell you. I'm going to guess it's around about 2004. I'm going to be playing as my favourite character in this series, that's Zhang, my favourite gay hairdresser as well. I was originally going to be doing this as a stream for the record, but unfortunately my capture card doesn't seem to work in tandem with my streaming software particularly well, especially with older games. It works okay with PS3, but definitely not PS2, and that's what this is on, so yeah. Anyway, we've got the option to select an area, item, save progress. Let's save progress. I wonder if this really is, well, on the basis that we can actually reload. I suppose that kind of takes the roguish elements away from it, but I'm not going to be using that, aside from if I need to go away, of course. We have a unit of lady guards befitting of the glorious, glamorous Zhang, I suppose. He is very effeminate. And do I have any items to start with? No, it doesn't really like it. We've got to unlock those. So I'm going to start by selecting an area. We have Wu Territory at the top, which they have different rates of difficulty. I'm going to guess this is, memory serves. I like this one at the bottom, Runan. There is currently little information on this area. I'm going to guess that's kind of like, things will happen, but you just don't have a clue what. Second one we got is Chengdu. I'm sorry about my pronunciation, by the way. I'm not very good with Chinese, but I do know a little bit from playing this series, and yeah, the early games had a lot of incorrect pronunciation from the characters, voice actors, but that's not going to be important, because we don't really hear too much of it anyway, so yeah. It is said a supply unit is secretly moving goods here. Zhang Liao is said to be in this area with some companions, so that means there's a possibility he might join us as another character, another main character of this game. We have Zhou Yu is said to have disappeared here. Ointment is always available here, but at a high price. I have no idea what ointment is for. I think I might go with this one because of the difficulty being a bit of an increase. I'm going to guess it will, well, I don't know if the exchange rate actually represents difficulty.
Welcome. What can I get you?
But I'm going to guess it does. I think I can handle myself okay. We have the ability to purchase SWOON, sir. He's asking to join us. I started with 1,500 gold as well, by the looks of it. I can hire some bandit riders. This is another main character, by the way. Dragon Bauble. 5 minutes added to mission time. How much mission time do we have to begin with? Probably best I don't buy that on my first go, but it is kind of cheap, isn't it? Might be able to get a bit more done with that time. I'm going to guess I have set amount of time on each level. Got to achieve something. I'm not sure. But I think I might start by buying SWOON, sir. Having us on our team. Maybe we can build him up a bit better over the course of this playthrough. Because we want him to be as good as physically possible. For the record, I haven't used this character in some years now. I might be kind of bad with him when I do actually come to play. Yeah, I'm gonna... It's cheap, it's cheap.
Sounds like fun. Come on, let's go!
And we're gonna get SWOON, sir. We can also afford the riders. I'm not sure whether or not to bother with those yet, because I don't know what the units do. per se. I think... Oh, our ointment is supposed to be cheap as well. Life recover to max. Do you not get any life recovery in this game? In this mode, sorry. I'm gonna guess you don't. You have the ability to expand your health bar, increase defense. Strange. Well, anyway, let's get into the first mission, shall we? I most certainly will. Oh wow, this is busy. I'm glad I actually expanded the time. We have 20 minutes. There is a lot of enemies here. We have Sun, Dianwei, these are main characters, and then these guys here, they're all minor. Oh wait, Shu Yuan is not, actually. I'm surprised he isn't closer to the top. I'm gonna guess he's just a lesser important unit in this for whatever reason. And, well, we want to save Zhou Yu, he's all the way over here, so that's going to be our main priority. But at the same time, what is the objective here? To defeat Sun Quan. Right. So, we want to avoid him until the very end, because that will end the mission prematurely, I'm going to guess, if we defeat him. It's like with base weapon, everything's just base by the looks of it. I don't have any bodyguards. GRD, what does that mean? Good. Okay, well, let's get into this anyway. I am so gonna have to get used to this character. I am just gonna dash straight for... Hey, we got Sun Ce with us here. Sun Quan is actually his brother. That's quite amusing, really. Oh, these are my lady guards. Look at them. What? They're not wearing the correct collar. I'm disappointed in you guys. Right. What's the quickest way I can get there? Because is this open? It is, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna completely... Hang on. That guy has a horse. I'm gonna take that horse. That's mine now. Right, let's get a move on. Yeah, I'm gonna head right the way up, straight to show you, because we don't want him dying or anything like that. He might have a reward for us, or he might join us. I can't remember how this mode goes at all. Wow, my reach is huge while on horseback. These are claws, and look how far they're going down. They're nearly touching the bloody floor. I'm just gonna push through these guys. Oh, I have got to fight them. Okay, alright, I'll do that. Oh god, better deal with those archers. Archers, pretty much the bane of any Dynasty Warriors player. Oh god. Oh Jesus, okay, I'm not doing particularly great here. I should probably be a little bit mindful of my health bar and focus a little bit more on defense. Oh, there he is. He's here to save us. Probably got a bit stuck behind because he's not on horseback. Look at that glorious kick. Good idea to kind of trap enemies in combos. You can do counterattacks. Oh wow, look at him go. Oop, nearly had him there. Has he dropped anything for us? Yes, he's dropped some speed shoes. Don't need my horse, but... Oh, there is someone at the back here. I don't know whether to just... You know, I think I'm going to ignore him and just go straight to Zhou Yu. I missed a message there. I wonder what it said. Oh god, don't knock me off, please. I think I just narrowly avoided an arrow there. What the heck is that? It's a gong. Why is there a gong here? What does that do? Anything? Nothing? It might have been level relevant for the main game. And they might have just left it in this mode accidentally or something. Nice. Got me some arrows. Not going to be much use, really. The arrows aren't particularly great in this game, if memory serves. I've been playing this a little bit with Wind recently. Playing the main story mode. And, I haven't used arrows at all. But yeah, I've been playing as other characters. I've not been playing as my glorious gay hairdresser here. If you're wondering what the gay hairdresser thing is all about, during the release of the latest game, Dynasty Warriors 9, there was some guy on Facebook who was commenting on a lot of the characters' reveals that there was too many gay hairdressers in this game, and oh, that term kind of stuck with me after that. Gay hairdresser. I'm gonna guess he meant overly feminine characters. You know, I was disappointed in that. Oh, he is not doing too well, is he? I will. I've got your friend as well. Sun Ce. I mean, they do know each other. These guys are on the same force. They were supposed to be childhood friends and stuff. I did pick up a ×2 attack a while back, by the way. I've been doing a lot of damage here. That's why I was glowing red before. Now, this is a 10-second Mizuo, which means I can, or Muso I think it's pronounced actually. It means that I can stay in this kind of invulnerability state and use this ability here for as long as it remains. The bar that's underneath my health bar, which is the blue bar for the record, is the Muso gauge. Is he gonna do anything now? Is that it? Or is he sticking with me? No. He's just not interested at all. Right, okay, so I'm gonna start clearing up this map. We've almost gone through 15 minutes already. I'm gonna start by going up to the top. I don't know if I need to look after my lady guards, actually. Do they die? Do they stay dead, or are they just a unit that I can kind of dispose of and bring into every battle? I'm starting to worry now. Can I pick things up on horseback? I probably should have tried before I jumped off, but I was kind of close. This is going to aid me. Yeah, Muso is very powerful, very useful. Gives you complete invincibility while using it, aside from if you clash with another officer who's also using Muso. That's a problem right there. This is tougher than I was expecting. I mean, I normally play this game in hard mode, and I'm gonna guess this is normal mode. It's starting me off in normal mode, but I'm gonna guess it hiked the difficulty based on... Oh, this is Zhu Wong. He did pronounce his own name after all that. After everything I said before. That's it, grab him. Smash the crap out of him. There we go. Oh, crap. He's been a right little saviour. I do love him. Oh, okay, I'm gonna clash with him. Just gotta mash square, which is great for my my hand. Oh, careful there. There's no sort of friendly fire in this, but you can knock enemies into one another. That is a possibility. So you gotta be careful of that. Now, how's he doing in terms of health? Does his health recover as mine does? He's not doing particularly great, is he? He's looking alright, though, overall. I don't know whether to bother with the smaller enemies or just focus on the main officers. I don't think I've got time to focus on the smaller enemies, unfortunately. Right, get on that horse. Now, as I said, this is the third game in the series. This is also my favourite game in the series by a lot. I absolutely adore this game. I mentioned that there's been 9 iterations of the series so far, so that's actually 8 games, of course. First game for the record. First game was a kind of Soul Edge, Soul Calibur clone, almost, by Koei. They just, you know, tried to make their own thing, really. It wasn't very good, but localization, they fucked up a bit. They called it Dynasty Warriors, and then they called the second game Dynasty Warriors 2. Sorry, I mean the first game in this series. The second game in that suit, yeah, you get the gist. It's a bit confusing, really. Oh. Zhang Cheng, he's back again. Come here, you. I'm trying to get him off the bloody horse. Come on. I've got my times to attack. Gaining weapon experience from killing these guys is very important. So it'll build up our weapon, make it more powerful in the long run. Did he have a better horse? He did, didn't he? This darker horse here actually moves a lot faster. The one that I had before, the horse that I had before, was just a standard horse. One that you find just random enemies on the back of. Whereas that darker horse there that I have now is... oh, just accidentally combo with him. Is an officer's horse. Moves a lot faster. Now, have you dropped anything interesting? I could really go for some health. I'm gonna guess you do not pick up any health in these missions at all. Let's get back on horseback, keep moving. Where do I want to go now? Because obviously I want to leave Sun Quan until last. He's all the way over that side, that's good. There is actually another officer in this battle, I've only just noticed now. Who's that? Oh, Jiling, right. Okay. Shows how observant I am. I didn't even see him at the beginning. Sorry, I completely derailed what I was talking about before. Yeah, there's 8 games in this series. 8 games in this series, and, well... honestly, I feel like the series kind of got worse after this game. I feel like this was its pinnacle. The 5th game wasn't bad at all, by no means. It was actually pretty good. It improved some aspects of this game, but I feel like in terms of graphical values and sound and just atmosphere and gameplay, most importantly. This game did everything better. So, yeah, the things went horribly downhill after the 5th game. Like, the 6th game, most fans recognize to be one of the worst in the series, behind the latest game, which is the 8th one. Sorry, the 9th one. Talking in European-American context here. It's very confusing, I know. And, oh, damn it. Nothing special in here. I'm just going to stay on horseback and deal with a few of these enemies. Yeah, the, God damn it. The 6th game was the first game to be released on Next Gen, which, well, Next Gen for back then, which was PS3, Xbox 360. It unimproved so many different things and screwed up majorly. 7th game kind of pulled things back a bit. It pulled most of the system back towards this kind of gameplay. Whereas the 6th game had, like, a completely revamped system that people didn't like whatsoever. It just didn't work at all. Yeah. The 7th game pulled it back. It did a right job overall. The 8th game I found to be kind of bland. It was very repetitive. I found that with the later games, they kind of focused too much on making it one man versus, like, even more and more and more. Like, at the moment, I'm dealing with, like, maybe 20 enemies at a time, which is kind of a sweet spot for me. I think that's enough. I can focus on everything, but in the 7th game, which I also like as well, you're dealing with, like, 100 enemies at once most of the time, and then the 8th game, oh my god, I can't even keep track of how many you deal with in that. It's too much. It's too much to focus on, and I do not enjoy it whatsoever. That's another general down my die. How much more we got left? We got 9 minutes left. I'm just going to try and get as much done as possible before we go and fight SWOON. Lady Guards are doing quite well. I don't know where SWOON's gone. He's just pissed off somewhere. Oh, he's coming back. I can see him on the map. He is the blue glowing icon on the mini-map here. There's a mini-map and then a kind of large map, as you can see here. I'm just switch between them. But yeah, he's the blue glowing dot. Though all allied officers show up as that, so you wouldn't be able to know the difference between them. I'm not doing too well here. I'm still getting used to using him. He is a very fun character to play. My favourite gay hairdresser. 150, not bad, not bad. I'm going to defeat as many enemies as I can. I don't know if it's important or not in this mode, but hey, you know, may as well build up as much as possible. So another main officer here. We got Dian Wei. Let's combo the absolute crap out of him. Oh, nice! Look at that. That was glorious. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, fuck. These horsemen are getting in the way. Alright.
Enemy officer defeated.
Nice and easy. Honestly, this hasn't been too hard so far. It's mostly just been my bad gameplay getting in the way. Right. Get back on the horse. Oh, there's a guard captain on the other side. Once again. We don't need to defeat these, but I may as well do, just to rack up my KO count. I notice it's KO count, not death, because of course these sharp claws here are just going to knock these guys out. This is how Koei, the developers of this game, I think maintained a lower rating, because I think this is 12+ in Europe. I don't know what that'd be in America, PG-13 maybe or whatever. Oh. But switched horse, haven't I? Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. This one works too. Oh, right, King Mulu, bring it. Oh, lovely counter-attack there. You just have to hit, you have to be defending and hit, so, god damn it. Hit triangle at the right time, pull off a nice little counter, and the rest of the games actually remove counters. I don't get why. This is one thing about the degeneration of this series. I don't know why they remove counters, because it was one of my favourite things about this. So why would you do that? It feels like an advancement in the series. You just remove it entirely. Yeah. Got him. There we go. Nice big combo. Lovely big combo. The way the combos work in this, by the way, is you just hit triangle at the right time during a square combo. So when I'm doing this here, whoops, that's a running attack for the record. When I do this, that's just me doing, just tapping square continuously on the PS2 controller. It's doing a standard attack, but when I press triangle, you see we can mix things up a bit and add a special attack. Sometimes you can develop them a bit like that, but mostly they just, you know, they just end after you, oh, lovely. Maybe I can go get SWOON with this, he is nearby. You know what, I'm going to defeat some of the other enemies first. Actually, no, he's coming towards us, forget it. Now, he is, I'm the intruder. Oh, well, I might be, actually. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. He is glowing, which means he's a lot more powerful than usual. Whoops. We'll deal with these archers. Oh, God. Careful there, buddy. Let's stun him and get away from him. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, damn it. I tried to counter him there. That wasn't very clever. He did a grab attack instead. Wasn't expecting that. Ow. Oh, get away. I want to defeat the rest of these guys, mind you. Just looks like there's gate guards left, and... fuck it, I'll go for him. I am getting completely destroyed by him. Come on. You maintain more health than this, surely. Ah, shit. Right, I'm in low health. My Musou is actually slowly increasing here. Because I can now use true Musou because I'm close to death. Did I get him? Where is he? There he is. Oh no. Oh, got him. God, I'm surprised I can still do that with my hand as bad as it is. And there we go, we're done. That's the first stage out of the way. Strike a pose. It's gorgeous. Oh no. Well, here's one of the items I picked up. A horned helm. Mounted attack increases. Not much use, unfortunately. We've got a 7-star sash, luck increase. Now, that could be useful because that'll increase the chance of getting better items. A herbal remedy. Charge attack power increases. Now, the charge attack is what I described as special attack. The triangle attacks, you see. Alright. So, defeated a whole bunch of enemies, a whole load of worthy opponents as well. The KOs aren't really worth many points, are they? It's more the worthy opponents that are worth more, and actually the clear time might be worth more than the KOs. So maybe we should just gun for the worthy opponents and the clear time. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how that's put us. We've got, we start from rank 16 and you build yourself up. It's not the other way around in this game, so yeah. We got up to rank 14, that's good. That increased our stats a bit. And we got a weapon up to level 2. Now, there's 11 levels, I believe, but I'm not sure if we can acquire the 10th and the 11th level here, unfortunately. Because, well, they have special requirements in the story mode to acquire. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, I'm not sure. Right, we got a whole load of gold from that. Well, my current life is actually carried over, yeah, that's not so good. How do I, equip items? Oh, probably in the mission. Probably in the mission. Let's have a look in the next load of areas. I'm surprised the difficulty hasn't gone up, the exchange race. And many troops on guard in this area. Zhang, yep. Also, the sister of Xuan and Sun is said to be here with some companions. A strange pass is being sold here. A strange pass? I'm curious about that, but at the same time, a lot of troops on guard in this area sounds way more enticing. A Zhang is said to be in this area with some companions up here. I'm gonna go with this, even though the difficulty has racked up a bit.
Welcome. What can I get you?
I really need to heal myself, don't I? What the heck is the Eye of Heaven? Detects hidden enemies during this mission. We also have an escort contract as well. Escort a mission during, escort a merchant during mission. Receive 1,000 points at the end of mission. Oh. Oh, Zhou Yu's here as well. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll hire him.
You wish to go with me? Very well.
Having those guys with me, very useful. I'm not sure Sun Tzu's actually gone up any since the last mission. Let's get the Eye of Heaven. And then I need to focus on healing myself, don't I? And oh, this actually heals Sun Tzu as well. Cool. So I think I'll buy 2 of these because that'll get me back up to maximum health and also him back up to maximum health. And maybe buy some Musou wine. Sorry, this is a bad habit of mine. I used to say Mizuo when I was younger, when I was a teenager, when I first got these games. It's not, it's Musou. So I occasionally say the wrong thing, and also I used to say Dynasty instead of Dynasty as well. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. That'll increase our Musou gauge, make it larger. Though it is pretty big to begin with. Maybe I should save up for, like, more power or more defense or more health or something, you know. Yeah, I'll do that after this one. Alright, so on to the second stage. Let's not die hideously here. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. We've also got Zhang as the leader. That's the guy we dealt with last time, though. He's bound to be harder. We got no main officers aside from Zhou Tai down here. Yeah, I can recognize him in this stage because I know every single character in this game. I played these games so much. Oh yeah, we need to equip ourselves, don't we? So we got 2 item slots. They're different based on the character you're playing as. I'm going to take the charge attack increase and the luck. So I really want to focus on charge attacks here because my charge attacks are going to be doing a lot of damage, I imagine. They go all the way up to level 20, I think, these items do. I've got level 5, so that's pretty high already, at least for the beginning. Right, so we have a merchant with us.
To protect me.
Oh god, is he just going to be following me around the entire time? Right, we started off with Zhuji here. Let's start by wrecking him, shall we? Oh, not too hard. This difficulty increase is not much at best. It really isn't. It seems very low, doesn't it? Right, I do have 15 minutes for this. Merchant, be careful. He's just stood right in the middle. God, he's starting to remind me of Natalia or whatever her name is from GoldenEye. Just standing in the way of all the attacks, being a complete sponge. Okay. I wonder what happens if, Lady Guards came back, didn't they? I wonder what happens if Zhou Yu and Sun Ce actually die in this. I'm very curious, though. We're going to try and protect them the best we can. So, Zhu Huang is down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way around the map. Start by getting Liang Gang, move down to Yumi, and then over to Zhou Tai over here. And then I'll work my way back down and around to Zhu Huang, who's down there. Now, that means I need to go this way, not the other way. Lady Guards, what are you doing? You just all stood there. We might encounter one of those hidden enemies on the way. Oh, speed up. Now, items that you pick up, they're of the same type. Unfortunately, they don't stack. They just refresh. So I picked up a 30-second there. And then another 30 seconds, so that just classifies as a 30-second from the moment I picked up the second one, if you catch what I mean. And what's that he drops? I did say I wasn't going to bother with these enemies, didn't I? Yeah, just gun for the main ones. Though I do need to be careful I don't get surrounded or anything like that. The gods that we have don't seem too important overall, do they? They're not being that useful. They're okay, but... Sun Ce and Zhou Yu certainly are having trouble keeping up with us, aren't they? Unfortunately. So I suppose that's one reason to defeat enemies as we see them, because it'll allow them to keep up with us a bit better, I suppose. But at the same time, we do have a time limit, don't we? So... Got ya. Oh, I am enjoying playing as Zhang so much. Now, the ninth game has recently come out, and I already mentioned that it's now considered perhaps the worst game in the series. I cannot believe how lazy they got with that game. It is horrendously bad. Like, people defended the Civ game. I defended the Civ game when it first came out. I thought it was alright. I don't think it was that bad. It really wasn't, and I still feel that way. It was ambitious at best, you know. They tried to do a few things that just didn't work, as I explained. But with the ninth game, oh my god, it is just lazy. It's just open world nonsense with just nothing going on whatsoever. It looks awful. I've not played it for the record, but I don't want to play it. I cancelled my pre-order just as it was about to arrive. Luckily, they hadn't dispatched the bloody thing, because I did pre-order it. That was silly of me, really. Eye of Heaven, a supply unit. Where's that? Where's that? We want to get there as quickly as possible, I guess. Oh wait, no, it's just coming over to us. That's fine. Shall we dance? Right, oh, there's two of them. Alright, get him, Sun Ce. No, don't do that. That wasn't very clever. Oh, I just missed him. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is invulnerability when lying down. That's a thing. These guys have a good few items. Is there any more of them? Yep, there's another there. Attacking our merchant friend who is doing absolutely nothing. He doesn't even fight. He doesn't have a weapon, does he? He can't fight. What am I on? Fuck, these guys are useful, aren't they? Look at them go! They're doing a lot of damage. It's lovely. Not used to AI being so useful. In laser games, they're pathetic. Yeah, it's a real shame the series has gone to shit over all these years. Koei just got really obsessed with making game after game after game. They really did. Like, at this stage I felt like they were quite focused. And you might be like, well, you know, they released, what, one game a year, I think, in the Dynasty Warriors series? At least I believe so, anyway. And, the problem is something that people overlook is they didn't really drop the amount of they dropped the amount of Dynasty Warriors games that were coming out, but they focused on too many other titles. We've got like One Piece Warriors, Samurai Warriors, the Berserk game, we've got Attack on Titan, and oh my god, they just can't focus anymore whatsoever on titles. They're just making game after game after game. It's ridiculous, like, how many they come out with. And I need to be careful. Zhou Tai is nearby, isn't he? Oh god. Yeah, Shamo down. Oh. Lovely. Doing alright here. Doing much better than I was in the first level, at least I think so anyway. So we've got 9 minutes left. Let's go for Zhou Tai. Did I get him? Oh, no. I missed him. Oh, we got Musou, we're fine. I wonder if they use Musou. Be careful. No, you bastard. Nice. Oh, didn't get him. Hey. Well done. But still, let me take those. I don't think I get the weapon experience if you guys kill him. There we go. Right, where's my horse? I lost my horse. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh, it's back there. Okay. I left it further away than I thought I did. There we go. Right, okay, so let's go south. Now, I did actually stream a Dynasty Warriors game a while back. Streamed Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. And I did talk a lot about, you know, my experiences with the Dynasty Warriors series during that. So if you're curious, you're welcome to check that out. Yeah, that was a game I hadn't played before in the series, and one of the many spin-offs of this series as well. It had spin-offs on the PSP, on the PS Vita, and oh god, there's so many spin-offs. I mean, this could be qualified as a spin-off. This is specifically Dynasty Warriors for Xtreme Legends, and well, this was brought out as like an expansion to the main Dynasty Warriors experience. It's a good expansion, I really like it, I thought it was great. And there was also a second one, Dynasty Warriors Empires, which again, added a lot of spice to the game. I felt like the later expansions weren't as good as they were back here, so it's just Su Huang left. We're doing really well. I'm gonna have a...
Prepare to face Shu Huang.
I'm very prepared. I'm gonna have a little scout around to see if we can find any more of those supply units. Maybe they might pop up, but I'm gonna guess it just shows those and that's it. I love those. Just charge down the center of them, knocking them all over. Knocking them all over the place. Great. Right, come on, let's have them then. I don't see anything else. So again, this guy's going to be powered up. He is the leader. Oh, no. Maybe. I don't think he'd be that.
I beg of you.
Alright, you're going to be fine. Just get away from him. Oh, he has as well. He just ran away, I think. I can't see. One issue this game has is its camera. You have to tap defense in order to rotate your camera just to facing in front of you. You've done a good job of preserving health in this. I think we can get away with maybe just buying one health item in the next one. Oh wow, times to attack ripped through him. Ah, we did really well there, and we got the points from the merchant as well. Yeah, that was pretty good. I feel like we built up twice as many points as we probably did in the previous level. Oh, you handsome bastard, you. I can't look at him without thinking about Derek Zoolander from the film Zoolander. Anyway, Peacock Urn. Life max increases. Level 5, not bad. We got another 7-star slash... God, why can't I pronounce that? It's too many S's. 7-star sash. Now, since we already own that, that's actually being traded into points. Good, good. And we got a horned helm, which will increase the, yeah, we already got one of those, didn't we, before, but this one's better. Well, we've got a good amount of points there. Gone up to level 13. I think the margin between each level actually, like, tightens. Oh, it gets wider, sorry, the opposite of what I meant there. Right. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Wonderful. Ah, mission 3. So, select the area. What do we have? There are many troops on guard in this area. This is a 1.3. Definitely a drop there. Many swords and shields are sold here. Oh. So attack and defense upgrades, I'm gonna guess. There is a bandit fortress here. Alternatively, it could mean like hired swords, I don't know. There are rumors of that the item Dragon Amulet has been found in this area. I think a Dragon Amulet is an increase in Musou, but I think that is an equipable item as well. There is currently little information on this area. I don't like these ones much. I'm very tempted to just go for the highest up exchange rate again and just keep pushing on until things get too hard. So I felt like I handled the last one very well, even though this isn't particularly great here, but at the same time maybe I should go for that one because of the swords and shields. It doesn't say they're at a discount or anything, does it? So... ah, fuck it, let's go for this one.
Welcome, welcome. What can I get you?
Oh, Zhang FAYE is here. We also have a plain harness, begin mission mounted on a horse. Not many things we can... I mean, we could buy those, I suppose. We do have enough money, but first things first, we want to heal ourselves. Soon, sir. Is this health bar going up a bit? It seems to be getting longer and longer. I think he might be going up in stats. I'm not sure, though. I guess it might become a bit obvious later on if he's getting better and better based on us getting better and better. Though we aren't actually getting much of a health upgrade each time we level, if any. I'm not sure we do. Anyway, I think I'll buy that. I mean, it's only 50. If we don't find a horse, then, you know, we've got one. Right, so, I'm gonna take him.
You better do your share!
Is that it? Is that all we can afford to have on our team? It looks like it. I mean, we've got 4 of us. I think that's a full team. I don't know, though. Anyway, I'm gonna buy a meat bun. And then, I think I'm just gonna buy one of the silver swords for now. I increased my attack. It's increased it by a significant chip. Alright, let's get into this.
Come again.
If I get the opportunity, I suppose I may as well buy more guards and stuff, but yeah, that's not many enemies, is it? Is there anything worth equipping over what we've already got? I don't think there is there? It's Peacock Urn, but we don't really need much more health, I think. We should be fine. Bandit leader. They're all in a very tight place, and Zhou Tai's made another appearance, gosh. He is thirsty for action, isn't he? Right. Defeat the bandit. The bandit leader's all the way down there. I'm led to believe that maybe more things will occur during this, I don't know. We may as well just gun for the main targets anyway. Oh, my horse is actually showing up on the map as like a kind of light blue dot by the looks of it. That's handy. In the later games, one of the improvements that they added is that you can call for your horse at any given point. So I might end up abandoning my horse, actually, on the basis that I just... whoops, hello Zhou Tai. On the basis that I just found one that's better already. With a man on the back of it, whose name is Cheng Sheng. Oh god, it's not going very well. Archers. Come help me out, someone, please. Oh, for God's sake. Ah. Oh, very nice, he just stunned me. Wasn't expecting a counter though. God, that was devastating. Right, we got him. Sun Tzu's in with the rescue. Right, here we go. Yes, I knew this would happen. So there's been some reinforcements for the enemies team. Good. Because I thought this was running a little bit short on enemies, you know. Wonderful, we got an item off him. Alright. So is this reinforcement going to come over here, or am I going to have to go all the way over to him? Oh, there's another one above us. Okay. And another one? Gosh. Let's go find out who these people are, though. It is saying here on the battle log that it's Sun Tzu. Not an important character at all. We've also got Zhou Feng. Okay. Oh god. Oh, who's this as well? Is that 2 more officers? It is. I better be careful. Let's use some counters here, keep myself defended. Lovely. Oh, I just killed one of my lady gods in there, I think. God, the sound is cutting it. Okay, this, I should probably mention the technical limitations of this game. When there's too many enemies on screen at once, the HUD will start to disappear, the speed of the game will drop, actually, not the frame rate, bizarrely. And then, another thing that happens as well is the sound starts to cut out. So, yeah. It gets interesting. Oh, there, that will help, that'll help. Give me that. There we go. Right, I just charged my Musou there. That is an ability that you do have. Alright, come on. It's just too many. Where the heck's my reinforcements? What did I hire these guys for? There we go. I think I just defeated 2 of them in that one attack there. Oh, someone is running. I'm not going to let them do that. Or maybe I am because I'm really fucking slow. The other guy might have ran, actually. Oh, no. Oh. No, he's got away. God damn it. There goes a few points there. Hello, Zhang Fei, sorry. Whatever your name is. Welcome back. Where have you been? No, one of the officers has stayed behind, so I'm gonna guess the one that ran away just there was actually under one of the officers that I killed, because they do retreat if you kill their commander, if that makes sense. Zhou Yu's just been fighting Cao Xing over here. Cao Xing? Oh, I don't know. I learned how to pronounce most of these names back when I was about 13 years old, because I became so obsessed with Chinese history after playing the initial game that I played, the second game in the series, the first game. Is there any items over here? You know, I'm tempted to stop checking these, because they don't seem to breed much interest most of the time. You know, no healing items or anything. Now, how do I get to the other side of... Ah, down there. We have to go down. Another thing to mention is, in terms of soundtracks, this game actually has one of my favorites in the entire series. If not my favorite, actually. I'd say the Civ game has a really good soundtrack as well. The one that I mentioned is not that great. The game itself has a really good soundtrack, but I think the fourth one is my favorite because it feels so raw. It feels so good, and like the overall soundtrack lengths are huge as well. They like span up to about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes even sometimes. They are really multi-layered and detailed, and seem to like get better as they go on, if you get what I mean. More extreme, more interesting, introduce more instruments and stuff like that, and has all the makings of an amazing soundtrack. Oh, I think the leader's here already. Yes, he is. God, I better be careful. I'm dealing with a lot of enemies here, and I have no one with me, do I? Oh god. Come on. Should be okay. I'm dealing with a weaker officer this time, a weaker leader, because this one is not a main officer, so he'll be weaker as a leader, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't, but hey. Because he's not a main character, he's weaker, and thus, being a leader is also weaker than, you know, your regular main character, so to speak, if they were a leader. Oh god. This is a little bit punishing here. Probably shouldn't have come out on my own. There's all these horses just pushing me everywhere is the main problem. Nothing else. Now, one of them's nearly down. Can't really see where he is, though. Well done, player army. So proud of you. There we go, got him. Oh god. No. Very nice. Right. Just hit these up at the right time. Oh, god. Try and maintain as much health as possible against these. Damn you. Right, let's get the lieutenant first, the lieutenant, or however you pronounce it. There we go. Nice. And then, let's hit up the bandit leader. We've got him. Got times to attack, we're fine. Lovely. That didn't go too badly. Yeah, it didn't go too badly. I think we're well onto our way to maintaining a good playthrough of this, I suppose. That's mission 3 done. We got a lightning orb this time. That's an elemental attack. Attribute your weapon. We got wing boots. Character jump ability is increased. Oh, good stuff. No, I'm just kidding. It's useless. Right. Don't get any bonuses for that, unfortunately. And there we go. We got a level up once more, rank 12. We've unlocked a new outfit, amazing. And, yeah, we can now carry around 3 items as well. Some of the characters, for the record, can carry more or less items. I think the Meiji types can carry more items, and then the more powerful types can only carry 1. We're kind of in the middle.